Second last at Sha Tin then on Sunday is race number 9, Class 3 contest over the 1400 metres, headed by General's Delight. We haven't seen since the start of November. Joe Merrill right from barrier number 1. All in mind, third last him out behind Lucky Moore. Le Yakfi makes his Hong Kong debut, a 3-time winner in France. Take what you need, runner-up last time out behind Seattle Choice. Top score last start, course and distance winner, making all big odds, just over 40 to 1. Bundle of Delight makes his Hong Kong debut, a maiden winner out of Australia. Ever Laugh up in class for a last start win over the mile. And Joyful Heart, who's on 2 of his last 3 starts, but 5th behind top score last time, beaten a length and 3/4. Precise Express is the horse that's been up at Chung Fry in the last month for Ricky Hughes. Zach Purner right from barrier 13.
Good to slow. Top score might have been a little bit of a surprise leader last time out. He got all favours and was well rated in front. Take what you need. Le Yakfi certainly showed some good enough speed when he raced in his native of France. General's Delight there on the rail, all in mind. Superb Daddy with a bit of a wide run. Guy Dragon might be able to find some cover. Ever Laughs raced handier last time out, and there's a newcomer, Bundle of Delight, who ran on to win from well back of the field last time out when he was called. Something about Harry in Australia.
All in mind goes nicely here. Look, he's been running really well in some strong races behind Lucky Moore, Super Wealthy et al. So he goes, his track work's good. He's had 4 starts, so he'll strip a foot horse going into this contest. Here is the one, Le Yakfi. He's the one on debut here, 11.54 pounds. He's had the 2 trials as well. And look, his last couple of wins have been over 1,600 metres. He's going to debut here on Hong Kong 1,400. He looks pretty keen. And Bundle of Delight, as you mentioned, was called Something About Harry out of Princess of Wales. So down there, but he goes nice enough. Matthew Chadwick aboard and under a good hold as well.
There you go. All right, let's start off with All in Mind. So 4 starts so far, placed on 3 of them. This is again that Lucky Moore form, so 3rd behind him, only beaten a length.
I thought 1,400 metres would really suit him because he's run over 1,000, 1,200 3 times and now stepping up to the 1,400 metres. And I thought the way he finished off that the extra distance would suit him down to the ground.
Yeah, he's going nice. He's gone well in all his races. The only race he failed on, Joe Merrill didn't ride him out. He did have a lameness issue. It's quite a strong form race, so he's definitely going to get his chance. Neil Callan will take over.
Yeah, good ride for Neil, for Tony Cruz. Next up is Guy Dragon, Gift of Lifeline and Great Treasure. Good second here for Guy Dragon behind Circuit 3. Gift of Lifeline maybe a little unlucky.
Yeah, you can see he didn't get a chance there. The gaps didn't open there for him at the right time. And once it did open for him, he hit the line really nicely. He got a bit further back than I thought he would have liked to have. And I thought it was a really good run from Gift of Lifeline, a horse in form. The one in the yellow cap that's sort of coming with him on the inside there, that's Alpha Hedge. He came out and won at Happy Valley midweek. So he does come out of a pretty good form race, I thought. Yeah,
Guy Dragon attacked the line well. He's got another 2nd placing next to his name. He travelled well, just beaten by Circuit 3, goes round in the last.
All right, so take what you need. Picked up a fair bit of prize money so far. Not winning prize money, but still over $1 million in his 7 starts so far. This is one of the 3 times he's finished 2nd.
Yeah, he was beaten here behind Seattle Choice. He was the best of the rest, really, because Seattle Choice won by 3.5 lengths. Derek Lung on board from a good gate of gate number 4 for John Moore. So I think he's certainly worth another chance here. As I said, he was the best of the rest.
Yeah, and it wasn't a bad run, I thought, from him. Like, if you like Seattle Choice, which I do in the last, then I've got Take What You Need in the numbers here.
All right. Just missed out for me. Top score. Went round at, possibly in hindsight, a little bit of overs here at 40 to 1. Joyful Heart flashed home Precise Express, but managed to make just about all.
He's had a good season, top score, and look, it was a nice enough win. He's got barrier 10, so he's going to find a little bit awkward from there. Joyful Heart's another one that's been in pretty good form recently. His wins were both in Class 4, though, so this is Class 3, but he showed, you know, he was not too far away here in Class 3.
And he kept making ground out wider too, did Joyful Heart, so it certainly wasn't a bad run from him. And the interesting one there is Precise Express. Zach Purton jumping on board, but he does have a wide stall to contend with.
All right, yeah, barrier 13 for him. General's Delight carries top weight here, gets the inside gate for Joe Moreira. He's trained by Douglas White.
General's Delight, Douglas, obviously not ideal, the harder regularity he had first up. How's his preparation been going into this run?
He's had as good a preparation as one would expect after that incident. It's been a long, patient, tedious couple of months getting him back and trying to get him back to full fitness, both mentally and physically. But, you know, you learn with these kind of horses every day, and he's just a lovely horse to be associated with, and I'm just glad to have him back at the track.
When he has a heart issue like that, how do you monitor that as his trainer?
Well, obviously after every gallop we test how his fitness level and his heart recovery is, and a lot's got to do with the feel that he gives me at the track in the morning and how he carries himself and how he is going forward. And every time I've incrementally increased his gallops and put him into a trial, and his recovery seems good so far.
He came here with big raps from Australia, from the field he's given you. Is he a promising horse?
Certainly, I think a couple of jocks have sat on him and trialled him, and he's indicated that he's got natural ability. Just happy to have a horse like him in the yard, and let's hope that, fingers crossed, he can get to the races and perform as expected.
What are the expectations?
Expectations are that we get home happy and healthy, and we don't have any incident-free run. He's got a lovely gait. He's got a very good jockey on him. So let's just hope that we can all come back and have positive signs going forward.
Yeah, that's the main thing. There's money for him again. There's plenty of money for him on debut. Went off at 3.1. It's single figures again here, Paul. All in mind the favourite, though. Yeah,
I've got him in second. I think Gift of Lifeline can beat him, and the difference being the £9 between the two. Gift of Lifeline with 120, All in Mind of 129. And I just really like that run from Gift of Lifeline. He hit the line strongly after being held up. From barrier 3, I think he's going to be a little bit closer. Well, he did draw 3 last time, but he just sort of drifted out a bit. I think Chad Schofield will keep him a bit closer. All in Mind's been running some good races, up to 1,400 metres. Looks ideal. Take What You Need's very consistent. And Precise Express, I've put him in there for 4th. He's got this wide draw. He didn't get the Clarissa runs in that run we saw behind Top Score. I think he can run a race. But I think 10 will win this.
Similar sort of numbers for me. The only substitute was horse number 1, General's Delight, who goes in. But I went with Gift of Lifeline. If you like Circuit 3 in the last, you've probably got to go with Gift of Lifeline. 3rd last time out, didn't get all favours. All in Mind, I think the 1,400 metres will really suit him. Take What You Need's not done too much wrong. And General's Delight, there was a lot of expectation for him to run well first up, and he had that issue. But his trials have been all right, so I'd be keeping him safe. 10, 2, 6 and 1.
Yeah, I'll just watch General's Delight. Hopefully they get, as Douglas said, just a nice clean run round, and plenty of positives about him. But All in Mind for me there in the last for Tony Cruz and Neil Callan. One more race to go then. Race number 10 plus all the best bets. That comes up next.